done letting other people decide how much I can stand to lose.
Listen, please. Don't do this.
I heard a rumor. You want me.
Damn, that is jacked up. Hey, what's going on? Syntell with the Intel here, and we're getting ready to do episode 5. Yes, 5. Yo, if you haven't seen 1 through 4, there's going to be a link in the description so you can catch up. Ladies and gentlemen, Umbrella Academy episode is called The Kindest Cut. So without further ado, go ahead and give me them thumbs up, and let's get started. Thanks, Netflix. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Klaus got shot through the heart, and you're to blame. Yeah, I kind of dated myself just a little bit. I knew he wasn't going to be like all the way dead. Not with him having like this spiritual connection to like deceased people.
Oh, great. You again. So to what do I owe the pleasure this time?
I forgot all about her. You know, the yellow on his shirt is getting a little bit brighter. Well, it was. Is that the Fields of Elysium? Oh, that's cool with the sparrow and the umbrella in his eyes.
No, not until you tell me the truth.
I could tear you to atoms.
Try it.
Uh-oh, we've got some yin and yang energy going on. Loses, dog. Now your hotel shit. I know he's like, again. All right. You better respect each other's gangsters. Yo, you can do what I can do with you. We all die up in here.
After that, I just hid myself away. Just to be safe. Until now.
Wow. That's a big responsibility for a child to have to deal with.
Hey. You okay, baby? You okay? I'm here. You are okay. You're okay. Yes, you are. I got you. I got you.
So she back in the 60s? I've noticed that shot a lot more and more in modern cinema when somebody's laying on the bed and the camera goes up with them as they're getting up. Like a lot. It's like the new favorite shot of the 2020s. So I wonder if that's like snow or soot. Remember last time when he grabbed that rail, it iced over. So it seems like he can, what's it called? Not exothermic, endothermic abilities or something?
And people I love got hurt. So we have to be very careful how we tell them.
Consequences. Like what?
They handed over the bodies. We got what we wanted. Why do we need this
love her.
Bodies? You mean Jamie and Alphonse?
I look forward to seeing where her new gear is going to be.
The man who killed our siblings is an outsider. Neither Sparrow nor Umbrella. He needs to be dealt with before we can merge the families.
And if they refuse, how do we save the world?
You got to get over your pride, man. Whoa! That's a hell of an intro for you. At least the time accuracy has gotten better.
Or was the last one? Yeah, that's toast. Shit. All right.
Hey, you're happy to see me. What's wrong?
Excuse me. 1 second. Yeah. Did you and Allison get into some kind of fight last night? Hell yes.
They didn't even show it, yeah.
We kicked some serious ass last night. What the hell's gotten into this family?
I don't know, but it's awesome.
Please show the fight. Damn. Saw the wedding ring on the necklace.
You know, just needed to blow some steam off. I helped. She's good.
I don't know if that's helping though.
The freaking Kugelblitz.
What the hell is a Kugelblitz?
Stan! Stan!
I killed my uncle, Dad. Sorry.
You got blood on you. Come on, talk to me.
Hey, I'm your dad.
Okay. But you gotta promise you won't be pissed.
Oh, he's gonna be absolutely pissed.
I didn't know what else to do, okay? You were gonna hate me.
Stall him
And
out.
I'd have to go to prison, join a gang for protection, and end up in the hole.
Hey. I don't hate you.
He said it ended in the hole.
I just can't believe it, okay?
That's a lot. That's a lot to process.
I know you.
Of course you do. I'm your mother.
Of course. Is that Menudo?
Yes.
Good stuff.
Here's my ignorance. The only Menudo that I knew of off the top of my head was the old band Menudo.
This time and energy running away from the exact thing you're chasing. No wonder you can't see what's right in front of you all along.
The Menudo. Oh. Great White Buffalo.
Across all existence till nothing's left.
Hate to say I told you so, but
You love to say I told you so.
Yeah, at this point, just take it straight from the neck. Yo, and who is this dapper dude looking like he just came back from
It's impressive.
a Cuban resistance?
Are you sure we can't just torch the evidence? Couple flames from Mr. Burns over here.
Give me that, you little pyro. We're not burning anything, right? We're gonna go talk to the family together.
You just really got a body out on display, just chilling.
Tú ya eres mi sangre.
I still don't speak Spanish.
And I accept your flaws. All right? Now,
This kid, I feel like hasn't learned any lessons. Like,
no, just
he like, yeah, it's straight up, yeah, it's a dead body, bro. He just gonna keep it moving, huh?
yeah, we're playing a game.
What's it called?
Guy in a carpet.
I hope you win.
And kept it moving. That's a man that knows how to mind his own business.
It's heavy.
Press the button.
Okay.
Ground. G.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now there is a father-son moment for you. This is crazy.
Turn down the volume a smidge, shall we? Celestial, come down just a bit.
Yeah, because immortality.
Me too.
Yeah, if there's ever been a reason to drink or do drugs, beating death is one of them.
What?
That's a good question. Yeah, let that man shake it off. He's gonna walk off being impaled by an arrow. A spear.
It's time to see what's on the other side.
Oh, if that's gonna work. It's really gross. Dang, how long is that cord?
Hey, watch it, grab her!
Another death wave. Yo. Wow. I was wondering if it did go like all the way around the world. Oh, it doesn't. That's a really big area though. Oh my gosh. I was way more distracted. Dang, he was so dapper. Way to raise the stakes. No, that's a proper response. A breakdown? Yeah. crazy.
Whatever.
God is angry with us. We are wasting precious time. This is bigger than just us. We need help.
Harlan first, then we can kill whatever the hell this is.
We should have given them Harlan.
That dude.
And they tried to kill us. I mean, come on, we can't trust them. Working together would be like trying to defuse a bomb by pouring gas on it. It's only gonna make things burn down faster.
But don't we need the big, bad, glowy thing in their basement?
The Kugelheimer, is that what it's called or something?
The Kindest Cut wins.
You always wanted to be on the team. This is what it is.
Dang.
Saving the world means making the hard calls.
He's not lying.
Wait, no. Let me do it.
Y'all act like he's just gonna be like, yeah, okay, kill me.
Convince him to come.
Like, did y'all not see his powers? How does that work? Y'all better like knock him out or something first.
I tried.
But we never tried together. I bet we can get it right this time.
There's still time.
Y'all got like 5 days, but what is the collateral damage in those 5 days? Uh-oh, secret passage.
Hey,
Farewell,
now
Buffalo.
you are going to take all this back to where you got it. And next time you steal, I expect it to be something valuable.
Okay.
Honestly, we need to set higher expectations. You know, you're a less terrible father than I thought you'd be.
Yeah, I think I'm winning him over. I think all you gotta do is like show a little bit.
Oh, there you go. Responsibility gets you prizes.
Plus, it's the end of the world.
Oh, okay. Well, then I thought you already moved on to like many, many men.
So?
So I need to be wooed.
You need to be wooed.
Wooed. Yeah.
My man said you gotta woo me. I do
find
believe there
another deal
does
for
need to
my
be
daddy.
more feminine wooing.
I'm the daddy here.
Yeah, you are.
That's right. It's a change of the times. As much as I would, I don't mind random sex scenes, I do want to know what's behind that door.
And I know when you're drowning.
It's happening again, isn't it? Everything's ending.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
That is so crazy. That's like they're just,
Yeah.
well, we'll figure out the world, at the end of the world.
I mean, I used to. I can't. It's okay. I just said I'd go see Sloan, so I'm gonna.
Oh, that's gonna put her over the edge.
What do you even want from me? No, come on, be honest. If you had Ray and Claire back, would you even be here?
But they're not back, are they?
Yeah, and I get that you need a distraction, but you can't use me for
I
that.
can if I want to.
Oh wow, that's a real threat too.
That's not funny.
I heard a rumor you stay.
Wow, that's a violation.
Done letting other people decide how much I can stand to lose.
Listen, please. Don't do this.
I heard a rumor. You want me.
Damn, that is jacked up. That is really messed up.
Stop!
Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, you literally made him do that.
What if we fix the Kugel and I don't make it? And he's just stuck like this. Allison, please, you didn't see us.
Yo, it's crazy how everybody has put the end of the world on the back burner. That's how often they've had to deal with this situation. Like, it's hard to feel any kind of like sympathy for Allison, even though she's doing this noble thing because of the forced thing that she made her brother. That's That's crazy.
Wow, that went great.
I mean, solve it with liquor. That's how all the problems get solved in this show.
Died not to save the world. He died. No. What do you think he meant by that?
Well, shouldn't you
Shouldn't
know?
you know about your... Okay.
Well, up your ass.
Inside a bureaucratic hellscape of my own design. Spoiler alert. Not to mention the trashy tattoo. Ugh. Is this your skin? I'll be damned if I go out with an old man tramp stamp.
If you don't want to end up like this guy, why don't you just do something cool?
That looks like one of those things that you take a picture of and it takes you to the random website. Yo, is that a ball gag? Oh, they was getting they freaky deaky on. That's what I'm saying, man. What's behind the door? Yo, is that the room that 5 was in? Mothers of Agony, huh? Got his little schoolboy suit on. Is that the devil? On the happy hour. Tattoo spot.
Looking for you.
Pogo. Huh. Huh. Yo, another great episode. We got a chance to see a little bit of a better breakdown of what Klaus's powers are. You know, we knew he had like the power of like manipulating the dead and all that other stuff. But yo, I think they said my man died like 52 times, 54. I forgot the exact number. It's 50 something, which means he's been up and down this path for quite some time and he's never really paid attention. That's definitely strange. But hey, necessary. I mean, I think the shock value of him just getting killed by I think it worked, but I think all of us kind of like a part of us was like, nah, I don't think he's like gone. You know, typically, you know, like Hollywood fanfare, there's like a whole bunch of like fan service and goodbyes and all the good stuff when a major critical character passes, and that didn't really happen. But still, you know, it did give us a good idea to know about his immortality, but we don't really know the rules of it. And I'm glad that they hinted around that as well, because there was a bit of a joke of him saying like, what's his name? Diego's son was like, what happens like if your head gets cut off? You know, does that still work? You know, inquiring minds want to know, like, what is the depths of your of your superpower? And then we got a chance to get a little teeny tiny bit more detail of the depths of Allison, right? Because Allison is really going through like some real traumatic stuff. Like, it's bad enough she went through the trauma of the 60s, and then she ended up having to give up that life, and then she comes back to the original timeline to discover that her child isn't there as well, and then just the trauma of trying to deal with, you know, the world ending over and over again. Like, she is like the full-blown poster boy for post-traumatic stress syndrome. But there was an interesting choice that the writers, the show creators, the director took, and that is her using her powers in order to manipulate her brother for her own needs. And this was done in a more like physical kind of way. That's an interesting choice. I'm sure there's probably a lot more depth to it than that, but it was kind of cringy, right? Because when you think about the scenario being flipped, right? If it was, we'll just use even the same characters. If it was Luther and he was like forcing Allison in order to have this like this inappropriate moment, the amount of like hatred and vitriol that you would have for Luther would almost be like immediate, and it should be, because you know that's a horrible thing for anybody to do. You're forcing somebody against their will. But there's a moment right after Allison does that where it appears to me that there's like a space of saving her humanity after she did this horrible thing to her own sibling. You know, I know they're not blood siblings, but they consider themselves family, and to just take advantage of that. I mean, don't get me wrong. The justification, her why, because of all the trauma that she's going through and the post-traumatic stress that she's going through, is justifying that horrible action. I get that. And it's interesting storytelling, but it's resonating for me in a way that's trying to figure out like what's the end game, right, for that character. Why would you put them in such a precarious position, especially in this time and day, or in this day and age, right? Like if we would have seen this scene like in the 80s, right? The context of the time period that we were in the 80s, probably, you know, you would have just blown that off as like whatever. But because of the context that we're in now, you know, in the 2020s, where consent is such a big thing, and the actions of what one person does, it just makes you just pay attention a lot more. So I am curious. I mean, it's not a wash for me as for with the character Allison, but it is something that, you know, I can't help but pay attention to. As far as like relationships go, we're seeing like another redemption with oh my gosh, what's her name? Leela, right? And Diego. She's, you know, been to the edge of insanity a couple of times. She's been betrayed. She's helped stop the end of the world. She's got a kid. And now she kind of like threw it all away, and now she's like back with Diego. I liked the relationship that she had with Five when they went off to, I guess it was like the end of time. And we got a chance to see like a bit of her warmer side, but her coming back into the fold when there needs to be like all hands on deck. I'm feeling that. There was a cool moment with the other brothers, well, the Sparrows, and their relationship with the whatever the German named black hole is, right? They used their mother's technology to send their eye in. It's like some type of probe, and to find out the depths of what this thing is. I thought that was an interesting idea, especially like some of the technology regarding like the cabling and the wire that's in her eye. We forget that a lot of this stuff is probably like alien technology, right? Because of their father, Hargreaves, is like, you know, he comes from a whole different probably galaxy. So it doesn't seem as far-fetched as it could be. And then, I mean, we're dealing with time travel. Anyways, that's not the point. But the point is, it's funny to me how everybody dismisses the huge elephant in the room. There is a portal that is splitting reality, dimensions, times, universes, and everybody has their own personal agenda that they want to fulfill before this. Like even the Sparrows, like the old brother Ben, he wants revenge before he can save the world, and he has a little teeny tiny bit more of an excuse because he doesn't know exactly what the clock is looking like before everything absolutely just goes to ish, right? But for the rest of the gang, as far as like the Umbrellas are concerned, the Umbrella family knows. And yet, you know, characters like Allison is still in their feelings, as they should be, because of the PTSD. Like for them, like for everybody else, like years and decades have passed, but for them, like all of this craziness has happened probably in the span of maybe like a couple of weeks, right? Maybe, well, only a few days in this new timeline, and then there was a longer bit of time in the previous timeline. But anyways, just a lot is happening like super quickly. And, you know, Luther's finding love in the middle of all of this happening. Diego's discovering that he can be a father. Klaus is now immortal. What does that even look like coming towards the end of time? And, you know, we still don't know if he's still trying to like figure out his relationship with Hargreaves. And then, you know, we've got also Victor, who's trying to get some type of forgiveness for, I guess, the circumstances that she put the little kid Lester, Mr. Pocket, back in. So everybody's focused on every single thing except for the big gigantic damn elephant in the room. The world's about to end. That's just, I don't know if it's, maybe it is a piece of brilliance. It's just crazy. That's all I can really say to it. I'll say this: as much as it like aggravates me, it antagonizes me, because I'm like, why can't you just get to the task at hand? It makes it interesting, and the whole purpose of this is to create conflicts for our characters to overcome and still become the heroes in the end. And there's just a lot of stuff that everybody's gonna have to overcome. Like another perfect example is like, I like Diego's relationship with Leela, and they're getting it back together. But damn it, I want to know what's behind that room, you know. And we got teased with a little bit. I know all these answers are going to be satisfied at a later time, but it's just I'm impatient. That's what it is. Forgive me. I want my cake and I want to eat it too. That's the whole thing. Well, let me know how you feel about everything. I'm still all in. More questions being figured out as a result of all of this, episode 5. Yo, please stick around for episode 6. And you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscription button. And of course, give me that thumbs up because that's how the YouTube algorithm knows you're digging what I'm giving you. So with that being said, I'ma holla at you. Peace out.